Welcome to Daily Scripture Reading. I do not own the rights to this music. Joshua chapter 17. This is the Amplified Version. Territory of Manasseh. Now this was allotment for the tribe of Manasseh, for he was the firstborn of Joseph. To Machir, the firstborn of Manasseh, the father of Gilead, were allotted Gilead and Bashan, because he was a man of war. So the lot was also made for the rest of the sons of Manasseh, according to their families, for the sons of Abiezer, and for the sons of Helek, and for the sons of Azriel, and for the sons of Shechem, and for the sons of Hepher, and for the sons of Shemitah. These were the male descendants of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, according to their families, clans. But Zelophehad, the son of Hepher, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, had no sons, only daughters. And these are the names of his daughters: Mahlah, Noah, Haglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. They came before Eleazar the priest, and before Joshua the son of Nun, and before the leaders, and said, The Lord commanded Moses to give us an inheritance among our brothers. So according to the command of the Lord, Joshua gave them an inheritance among their father's brothers. So 10 portions fell to Manasseh, besides the land of Gilead and Bashan, which is beyond the Jordan on the east side of the river, because the daughters of Zelophehad, a descendant of Manasseh, had received an inheritance among his other sons, whose inheritance went to their male descendants. The land of Gilead belonged to the rest of the sons of Manasseh. The territory of Manasseh reached from Asher to Michmethath, which was east of Shechem. Then the border went southward to the inhabitants of En-Tappuah. The land of Tappuah belonged to Manasseh, but the city of Tappuah on the border of Manasseh belonged to the sons of Ephraim. Then the border went down to the brook of Kanah. South of the brook, these cities belonged to Ephraim among the cities of Manasseh. And Manasseh's border was on the north side of the brook, and it ended at the sea. The land on the south side belonged to Ephraim, and that on the north side was Manasseh's, and the sea was their border. They reached to the territory of Asher on the north, and to the territory of Issachar on the east. Also in Issachar and in Asher, Manasseh had Bethshean and its towns, and Ibleam and its towns, and the inhabitants of Dor and its towns, and the inhabitants of Endor and its towns, and the inhabitants of Taanach and its towns, and the inhabitants of Megiddo and its towns. The third is Naphath. But the sons of Manasseh were not able to drive out the inhabitants and take possession of these cities, because the Canaanites persisted in living in that land. When the Israelites became strong, they put the Canaanites to forced labor, but they did not drive them out completely. The sons of Joseph spoke to Joshua, saying, Why have you given us only one lot and one portion as an inheritance, when we are a numerous people, whom the Lord has so far blessed? Then Joshua replied, If you are a numerous people, go up to the forest and clear ground for yourselves, there in the land of the Perizzites and the Rephaim, since the hill country of Ephraim is too narrow for you. The sons of Joseph said, The hill country is not enough for us, and all the Canaanites who live in the valley have iron chariots, both those who are in Bethshean and its towns, and those in the valley of Jezreel. Joshua said to the house of Joseph, to Ephraim, and to Manasseh, You are a numerous people, and have great power. You shall not have only one lot, but the hill country shall be yours. For though it is a forest, you shall clear it and possess it to its farthest borders. For you shall drive out the Canaanites, even though they have iron chariots, and though they are strong. The end. God bless you, and thank you for joining me today.